Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Sean LeRae, and my Mr. William Kirby Seal,
The third.
the third. Oh, we should put the third in there. And we are newlyweds.
Newly wedded.
Ready did it. Yes. So this is actually Boss Talk, but this is Boss Talk not live. This is Boss Talk pre-recorded. But I would be remiss if I did not play my theme song. So I'm going to play the shorter version. Here we go.
Boss Talk. It's time for Boss Talk.
Oh, one of a kind.
Boss Talk. Boss Talk with Sean LeRae. 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 It's time for Sean LeRae. Boss Talk.
Woo! So, hey,
Boom.
y'all.
Oh,
You show up. So we are coming to you pre-recorded from Singapore, which we landed.
I don't know why they call it Singapore, because ain't nothing poor about this place.
Oh yeah, it's the most amazing airport in the
Yes.
whole wide world. It's incredible, and we have only seen like. Well, we saw two parts of it because we got off a flight and went through checkpoint, and then we got a super train or something to the transfer area where we learned that we cannot actually check in for our flight until 5:45 in the morning. So right now where we are, it is Wednesday, August 7th at 8:10 p.m. So by the time you see this at 6 o'clock, we will have probably, I really don't know, because we're 16 hours ahead of y'all right now. So it will be like a day ahead, and we'll be kind of jacked up for like a week or so when we get back. But
Right.
we have had an amazing time. Would you say that? I'm talking to you.
Oh, I would not say that, but I would say we had an amazing time.
You would say that we had an amazing
We
time.
had an amazing
Okay.
time.
She tumped down. She's
And
so
we're still
cute.
having an amazing time.
We
It's not
are
over.
still having it.
We're
It's
having
not
an
over.
amazing
We're
time.
having an amazing time.
Our whole life from this point on, from
Will
the
be
day
an
we got married,
amazing time.
it started to be an amazing time. And it's still an amazing time. And it's an amazing time for us as well as you, our royal subjects.
Oh my gosh, here we go. So the king has spoken. So let us tell you want to tell him a little bit about the wedding and all of that.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I was in amazement looking at her all night long. Stunning. She was my queen. I said, no, you're better than the queen. You're too beautiful to be a queen. You're my princess.
I was a princess for the night.
Oh, it was a beautiful thing. I can't wait to see the video.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
felt like a king amongst royalty. Like the friends, my family, my children were there. They adopted her as mommy. It's just a beautiful thing.
It's a very beautiful
It's
thing.
just a beautiful thing.
We had a lot of fun just leading up to the wedding because we called it our weekend wedding
I
extravaganza.
thought it was a weekend rendezvous with Bill and Sean LeRae.
No, it wasn't. And stop it.
Oh,
It was a weekend wedding extravaganza. You know that.
oh, extravagant.
Yes. And we had friends and family from everywhere. I mean, it was so beautiful. We had people from New York, Maryland, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, Chicago,
Texas, yeah. Make sure you get to Texas
Texas.
for your friends.
Texas, my bestie Shani Shan and John, her husband, who was one of my officiants, along with my girl Naomi Ackerman. The two of them did a beautiful job marrying us. We had a wonderful, beautiful wedding party. So shout out to our wedding party. So that would be the ladies first. So my matron of honor, Chantel Denise Steinreich. And then, let's see,
Yeah, the Ingrid.
Paula Green Smith from Detroit. My new sis in love, Ingrid Seals from Palmdale, and Renee, aka Nene Hadley, my girl from Long Beach, and then what is happening with my brain? Oh my God! I said Paula, I said Nene, I said Ingrid, and I said Chantel. Oh, that was it. Yeah. And then the gentleman, his best man, Kevin Michael, longtime friend from Woodcock
Avenue,
yes.
San Fernando Valley.
Also from Woodcock,
Terry Malone. Known him since the age of 5 years. Young.
Yes. And the one you've known since birth. Well, 2 actually that you've known since birth.
Oh, Jermaine Love.
Jermaine Love, your nephew, and your
son. Legend
Legends.
Cheyenne.
Legend Seals.
Seals.
Is his name Legend Cheyenne Seals?
Yes.
It is?
Oh, yes. Definitely. I wanted to call him William, but sometimes a man doesn't have that kind of power in certain relationships.
Would you stop?
No.
Would you calm down? Just calm down.
So I always call
breathe in, breathe out, relax. Okay. Okay, here we go.
So
anyway, Legend,
his grandfather.
Okay, so
on
Legend.
His mama's side.
Okay, so Legend was also in the wedding, and my brother, Lamar, Deuce Lubin.
Now my brother.
And now your brother in love, yes. So we had a beautiful, beautiful wedding party. Oh, Yolanda. That was missing. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Yolanda.
Calm down. Okay. So anyway, Yolanda. Oh my gosh. Yolanda, my sister, Yolanda Bishop Martin, the beautiful trainer and just human being extraordinaire. My sister was also in the beautiful.
We purposely leave her name for last because we want to give her all the props.
Would you stop? I can't control it. Y'all, I just can't. I don't know. Anyway, so that was our beautiful wedding party. And then we had friends from, like I said, everywhere. It was just so wonderful. So Friday night, we had a white party. Shout out to Maribel of Many Bells, our florist, who just laid her backyard out for us.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful.
And it was the most beautiful thing. And then people came in, wow. We were just blown away by the support, the people that came. Like you said,
talk
your
about
children
North
were
Carolina.
there.
Was it from North Carolina or South Carolina?
Who?
Your friends.
From South Carolina?
Your friends Paul and...
No. They're not from South Carolina. From Maryland, Chesapeake Bay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From Havre de Grace. Havre de Grace, which is Harbor of Grace in French. And they came in from Maryland. Amazing.
What's their names again?
Mishka and Paul. Mishka and Paul. Yes. Shout out to y'all.
One of my favorites.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
Glowbug, Gloria, and Chad
she looks like a
from
glowbug
New York. She's
beautiful.
A beautiful, glowing,
like
lovely.
A beautiful butterfly, a glowbug.
And she is my long time friend. And Stephanie.
Look at that little bug.
Would you stop?
She look like a little bug.
Stop. And Stephanie and Dave, who came in from New York, also. Stop. Oh my God. Anyway, and so we just had people from everywhere. It was just the most amazing time. So Friday night,
sisters met for the first time.
That's right. Jackie came in. Jackie Dunn, Thompson Dunn came in from
San Diego.
San Diego, right? San Diego. And she got to meet her sisters and Cynthia, and she
Her
got to meet her
nieces.
nieces and nephew.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just a beautiful time
Great.
of family and friends and new family and new friends.
And then my sister, Dr. Della Juanita Sills, watched us from Georgia. She was
Georgia.
yeah.
She watched us from Georgia. Yes. And shout out to my cousin, whom I love and adore, Bubby Nate Hill.
The good cousin.
Get better. Before I knock you out, stop it. The get better. We're sending you lots of love and prayers. And the Hills girls got to watch the wedding too. His sisters and his wife, and let's see, gosh, my sorors got to watch the wedding. It was just amazing all around. So some of the behind the scenes tea. What are some of the crazy things that happened? Well, I lost my keys, so that was one thing. So the day that we were having the rehearsal, which was Saturday, so we had Friday night was the white party, and we had a lot of fun for that. And then we got up Saturday and we went to Stray Cellars. Yeah, Stray Cellars. Right? Yeah, Stray Cellars Winery. And we had a craft and sip as well as wine tasting. And so we got to make a little cute stone glass item that is like a little hanging item. I can hang it or post it somewhere, put it on a frame. And that was fun. And then people just came in and met one another, and we had wine, and folks went out and got some food. The winery didn't have food, which was interesting, but it was still a lovely place and a lovely atmosphere. And so we were able to bring in some food. Shout out to those of you who went out and got it. That was amazing. Oh, my beautiful hairdresser and her honey bun came. Shout out to Rochelle Chappelle and her guy. And they came and just showered us with lovely gifts, showered me with some lovely gifts, which I got to wear in Bali. And then we hung out there for a while, and then we went to rehearsal. And that's when I couldn't find my key. Well, I couldn't find my keys in the morning before we left. But that meant that I thought I couldn't get in the car to get the things that I needed to take over to the wedding venue before we had rehearsal. So we went over there and we talked to the coordinator. Then we went down, we had rehearsal. Then we went to rehearsal dinner, which was lovely. Shout out to Lure Fish House in Camarillo. Yeah. And we ate there, and then we got back. That was fun. You want to tell why I'm so excited for you?
Yeah. You know, they do call me a box of rocks.
So my sweetheart was not aware that we paid for the rehearsal dinner.
Man. So what happened was this. Yeah, I knew something was up. So my best man is at the other end of the table, you know, and he says, "Hey, give me a call." So I hit the digits on the cell phone, and he tells me, "Hey, I got the lobster dinner. You don't have to worry about it. $51." I said, "Oh, okay. Like, what makes you think I was gonna pay for it anyway? I mean, you're my friend. I take care of you, but you know, so click." I'm thinking like, no big deal. I mean, if I had to pay for your dinner.
And then he says to me,
this is later in
the evening, because I missed that. I was not aware of that. Everybody's ordering and having a good time, right?
Yeah, and so whatever they want.
And so he says, "This is all separate checks, right?" And my heart sinks, and I'm like, now mind you, I did not just spring this on him. I told him prior to,
It
just
was
so
a
you know,
misunderstanding.
miscommunication,
Yeah, that's
apparently.
right.
Apparently. So I look at him and I say, no, you're paying for this. And he says, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And so
And my mind could calculate like
he's like calculating
this is
the
about
cost.
$1,000, man.
So then he goes, he excuses himself. And then, by the way, about 3 or 4 or 5 more people came, by the way, they showed up. And he excused himself and he went to get himself together. And then he came back and he's like, we're good. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So it actually worked out great. And he got himself.
I thank my sister Ingrid for
I think Ingrid went in and ran some interference. Kind of
support.
Support, absolutely. Thank you, Ingrid. Ingrid is that kind of girl. So then we went and we had a ball at karaoke, and we got to sing a little bit, and then we were like, we better get our behinds out of here. So we then vacated the premises, but we had a lot of fun there. Singers, the Brown Girls were all there. Shout out to y'all. Thank you all for coming and supporting, and
had a great time.
Gina from Texas and everybody else from LA, but it was really beautiful. And then we went back to the hotel, and first we went to one of the other hotels where we had people, and we picked up Jackie and took her to karaoke with us, and then we took her to the hotel that she was staying in, and I got to see my bestie. They pulled in. They had just gotten in, and my little brother, and so got to chat with them for a minute. They actually did us a great solid by going by our house and picking up the items that were late, that did not come when they were supposed to come on Thursday and Friday morning. So we left them, and one of us or both of us were going to have to go back to the house to get them. And they were coming into town from Texas. And so they stopped by the house, and the items were all outside because they had been delivered, and they scooped them up and brought them to us. So that was a sign. And we ran right into them. They pulled in right behind us as we pulled in. So that was some smooth sailing right there. So then we go back to the hotel, and we discover as we pull in, because we were in his car, because remember, I couldn't find my keys. We discovered that my car was actually wide open. It was not locked. So he goes over a shot. We didn't know that at that time. So he goes, opens my car door. He goes, your car door was open. So that meant that we actually could have delivered all of the things over to the wedding venue, which was way across the parking lot, but still right there. But we didn't check. And so that also meant that my dress, my wedding dress, my second outfit, and all of the things like that were supposed to, all the decorations, all the things that were supposed to go to the venue could have been taken. Oh, as well as my car. So thank you, God. So then as we discovered that, we went into the hotel and discovered that he had left the keys to the room in his car. So he went back while I waited upstairs. And that's when we discovered that he went to the front desk and said, has anybody turned in your keys? And they asked what kind of car. And he said, a Lexus. And they said, ding, 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 because I left the keys in the door of the car. And so somebody chose to turn them in. So yes, God was all over it. So thank you for that. Yes. So that was that. Then I wake up in the morning and my eyes are swollen like a cyclops monster. Well, we called it a double.
Like a baby. She was so in love with me. She just cried all night. I told her, relax, baby. It's okay.
Would you have? Thank you. So Billy went and got some Benadryl, and then the girls came. We got some ice, and then my amazing makeup artist, shout out to Stephanie Riley of Steph's House of Beauty, who came and put some little thingies under my eyes, and we had the ice and the Benadryl and resting and praying and relaxing, and my eyes went back to normal. Yes, by the time it was the wedding, and I didn't want to see this guy, so he was long gone. But when I finally saw him, I had my regular eyeballs, and Stephanie worked magic with the makeup and the dress. Shout out to Coquette Couture. I'm sorry, darling. Coquette Couture, because they laid that dress out. I loved my dress. I felt like a princess. It was beautiful. My second outfit was amazing. And so then we actually went about the business of getting married. So my girls came over to the room, and a couple of them got made up there, and then we went over to the venue, and I got dressed over there, got made up over there, and then the photographers started coming, videographers started coming, and it was just amazing. And I also am remiss because I did not shout out my beautiful junior bridesmaids, Miss Daphne and Miss Melody Steinreich. I love you guys. They oh my gosh, they were so beautiful. And Miss Melody, who does not like dresses and dressing all up like a prissy little girl, was gorgeous, and just really, her and her sister Daphne were just stunning, and represented the junior bridesmaid role that they played in the most beautiful way. Let's see what then. Okay, so when Gwendolyn Goodman, by the way, shout out to Miss Gwendolyn Goodman, who is the bridal concierge and took very good care of me and all the little details and little things that had to be tied together. And no small feat to gathering up all 30,000 of us women, and all of us, and doing all the things. And Gwendolyn Brittany is saying that she needs these items still. And I'm like, oh no, because the thing that I really was guarding with my whole life did not make it to the wedding. Well, besides you, Sweet Pea, besides you. You are so funny. So besides him was the most beautiful cake and knife set with matching champagne flutes, gold diamonds in them, that I had showed to him, and I put them away in a place so that I would not lose them. I don't know even to this moment where they are.
Wow.
I don't remember where I put them. So Daphne, darling, I'm so sorry. I loved those so much, and I did not get to use them. But to the rescue, as per every bit of this story, shout out to Wedgwood Weddings at the Pacific View Towers, because Brittany, Paula, Tatiana, y'all were amazing, and whoever else was helping behind the scenes that I didn't know about, because they pulled together some gold, because our colors were green and gold. They pulled together a gold cake cutter and spatula that was beautiful, and tied some green and gold ribbon around some champagne flutes, and the wedding went on. And so love y'all for that. But I just think it's hilarious how
reality is like real, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Our back screen,
it is real.
Yeah, it's like got people walking across like they really it's really.
Those are real people, man.
Oh,
yeah, we're live. We're live in a recorded kind of way.
Recorded live.
Yeah,
Avatar.
That's it. Recorded live. That's it. You got that right. Very good. You're the best. So anyway, we we went. Well, we had a wedding. It was amazing. It was gorgeous, and the garden looked stunning. We called ourselves having an unplugged ceremony, although some people, well, people didn't get the word that it was unplugged until they had already recorded some things, but they were respectful and stopped. And so we did get to see a couple of little sneak peeks of things that went on, but I'm really excited to see the video. Shout out to filmmaker Chris and his crew. Shout out to photographers extraordinaire, Cece and Tierra. Y'all were amazing. Cece is like a little ninja. She is everywhere. So I cannot wait to see the photos. I cannot wait to see the film that was taken by the videographers. It was just a stunning evening. Tatiana played all the jams. Shout out to my little brother and the beautiful ladies whose names right now escape me. I'm so sorry. And Anthony Graham, Chris Black on bass, Anthony Graham on guitar. Shout out to Wayne Lindsay, who is the writer producer of my theme song, Boss Talk LA. And he played the beautiful baby grand piano that was in the cocktail bar.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And he played, and we got to see some footage from that. So shout out to you, my brother. Thank you. It was just a beautiful day.
Professional people
from start to finish.
And then the Bali.
Bali
is. Let me tell you something a little bit about the Bali traffic. It reminds me of the Matrix. It's like everybody is plugged in.
Yeah.
The way they maneuver through the streets on cycles and cars.
It's pretty impressive.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even see street lights. They just flow and stop and flow and stop. And it's like it wouldn't work in America because people just run you over.
Exactly. And we both agreed we would never want to drive there. But we have to shout out Sudha. So shout out to Sudha, our driver. He is amazing, as he would do like this. Or is it this? What does he do? That one, yeah. He is the driver to have when you go to Bali. So if you all are going to Bali and you need his info, holla at your girl. He's on WhatsApp. I will give you his number because he was right there at the airport with a sign. It was our first time seeing our names. It said Mr. and Mrs. Seals up like that, holding up so we could find him and he could find us. And he picked us up and never stopped. We had such a blast in Bali. And it's a really very peaceful place, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's just...
Everybody is lovely. The people were just so warm and easy-spirited. And what are some things we did? So we went...
we saw a volcano.
We did see a volcano.
People?
Yeah, it was huge. It was really big.
What's the word? Majestic.
Yeah.
The thing just went right into the clouds.
Yeah.
The peak of it, just like, wow.
It sure did. We got our backs adjusted really nicely, like
by a healer?
Spiritual healer. He was amazing. He could just feel where your problem was.
I'm going back to Bali, coming back to Bali
just to work with him because
he can straighten you out completely.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. And we also went sea walking, what is it called? Jet flying, parasailing. Yeah, sea walking, parasailing, jet flying. And then we walked through the ocean pretty much to get to Turtle Island. There's a part of it where the water is really low. And so we walked on the rocks. It's like the princess and the pea with his feet. He just was hurting him so bad. I did pretty well walking on the rocks.
She did it.
And we went over to see the turtles and the cockatoos and the iguana,
python,
the python,
the bat.
The bat.
Too bad you guys didn't get the bat.
Oh, the bat was crazy.
Oh, the bat,
that
yeah.
was insane. He was eating my hair. And then what's the other one?
Whack
Which is
off,
probably
yeah.
not great. I don't like the fact that he was all up in my head like that, but that's I'm just pray that over. But and what else did we see over there? We saw something else. I feel like
Batty.
oh, and we adopted 2 turtles and little baby
Set 'em
turtles,
free
and we
into
set
the
them
ocean.
free into the ocean. And then where else did we go? We went to where they carve wood, which was really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
We went to where they make silver, and we got my ring is turned around. This is my wedding ring. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. It's gorgeous. Can you see it? See? Ooh, look at that sparkle. And then this is the ring that we bought each other rings. So he bought me this one, and I bought him that one. And that's we went to the sterling silver where they make sterling silver, and we saw. Okay, we got it. Okay, we got it. You love your ring. I'm happy. And we went to where they carve wood, and we bought some things there.
How they make clothes? Or
Oh yeah, we saw how they make the fabrics that are these beautiful fabrics, and we bought some fabric. We bought some things there. What else?
I was gonna get a chessboard.
Oh
It's
yeah,
valued at what, $700 something?
$750, and it's hand carved in wood. But we decided we needed to quit.
Yeah.
and they were going to give it to us for less, but we were like, no, it's really worth what it's worth, and so we'll just get it when we go back.
Mm-hmm.
And where else did we go? We went. Oh, we had some beautiful dinners, some romantic dinners. Sue, that was awesome. He took us to this place where it's really interesting with the restaurants, because most of the restaurants that we went to had open sides. Like there were no walls on them. And one of them is like in the middle of a rice field, right? Mm-hmm. And so we had dinner there, and then we went to another place where it was on the sand, right? That first place, and there was a big heart.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, they had a big
facing the ocean.
Yeah, facing the ocean. So we sat there and we ate dinner there, and we got to choose our own. I got to meet my fish before I ate him.
Yeah,
and I'm not so sure how I really love that, but it was a barunda fish or something like that. So we tried some new things.
What did I have?
I think you had you had chicken, I think.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Bali chicken. Oh my God. It's amazing. Bali chicken. People, try it. You'll never eat American chicken again.
We also, this morning we had a traditional breakfast. We went down, well, it's kind of traditional, right? Traditional with a twist.
haywire.
And we just like kind of ordered a lot of stuff, because I think we were craving an
And
American
ate it all.
breakfast. You ate it all.
I sure did.
Oh, and yesterday, and we met some lovely neighbors at our beautiful the suites we stayed in, called the Puri Sindhu Mirtha Suites, and it's in Sanur, Bali, and there's a couple that we met that lives there, and they were just awesome, and we had a great time talking with them, and we're now Facebook friends, and they told us all the things we could do here in Singapore. However, we won't get to do those things because yours truly has my passport expires in less than 6 months, in 5.5 months, and they will not let me out of this airport as a result of that. So
I'm leaving.
God.
I'm going out. As soon as she falls asleep, I'm hitting the streets.
Yeah, right. Y'all believe that? Don't.
I ain't getting out there.
And so what else? What else should we tell the folks about?
Oh, I don't know. The plane ride on China Air was fantastic coming here.
Oh, that's right. That's
Plenty of
right. It
leg
was
room.
lots of leg room for my 6'2" guy here. And it was really lovely. We spent 4 hours in Taipei on the way over. And now we have 10 extra hours in addition to that 4 that we That will be right here in Singapore
14 hours in a
airport. It's a beautiful airport, no
yeah, we're
doubt.
gonna do some walking and talking.
It's gorgeous. But we and with some popcorn.
Yeah.
There was so our friends that we met told us about the Marina Bay Gardens in the Marina Bay where we could watch the light show and have dinner and have cocktails, none of which we'll get to do. So we'll go find some place here to have dinner and cocktails. I know. But you know what? I think that when I purchased the tickets, I asked the guy about that, and he said that I was fine, but I think he was counting my passport from the date
No, he was
that we
talking
bought
about
the tickets.
you're fine, but he had no reference to the ticket.
That's cute. You're so cute.
Yeah.
So, but I think he was counting from when we bought the tickets, which was like May, right? Yeah, we bought the tickets in May. So we were flying in July and he didn't count those extra months. So, but I should have done better with getting.
Well, we're learning.
We're learning. But you better believe as soon as I get back, I'm going to get that passport handled because who knows the next time we might just up and get out of Dodge.
That's right.
Yeah. So we've had a beautiful honeymoon, and everywhere we went, people were like, "Oh, you honeymooning?" Yes, and they were so kind. And
Hey, I know something you people don't know.
don't tell them our trek, the new trek. You tell
No.
them what those people said, what they told us.
No.
Oh, okay, what?
Have any one of you American born civilized people ever seen a black bee?
Ah, that's right.
They don't sting.
They don't
you.
sting
They're
you.
so gentle and kind.
That's right. We went to the coffee place. That's right.
That's right.
Oh, we went to the coffee plantation, and we had
plantation.
16 cups of little tea and coffee, 16 little tastes, and we bought 5. Right, we brought back 5, and we brought back some essential oils for both your body and for the diffuser. And excuse me. I'm getting sleepy.
Unbelievable.
But did we do anything else exciting?
I'm back on the bumblebees. Little bumblebees. Little bees. Honeybees. Little black honeybees.
Yeah.
Little tiny
They're
black honeybees.
and they keep them in these little wooden boxes
Yeah.
over there. Oh, and the coffee with the coffee made out of the poop.
Oh,
We didn't have any of that. No, thank you. They have these T-shirts that say they're poo hunters because there is an animal called the luwak, and we have pictures of the luwak. The luwak is very lazy. He is a nocturnal animal, so he sleeps all day and he wakes up at night. And then his poo is very expensive, and that's the only coffee that on the tour you have to pay for. It's 55 rupiah. And yeah, 55 rupiah, but it's 55,000, 55. I think it's just 55.
55.
I think it's 55. But anyway, we didn't want to taste
55,000.
that.
Yeah.
We didn't want to taste that.
low,
Yeah.
it's less
But
than
they
100,000.
they did show us how they sort of harvest his poop and make coffee out of it,
Yeah.
and it's a delicacy.
I ain't drinking no animals.
Thanks.
Poop.
Yeah, no, we understand. Shh, just calm down. He gets excited. But so anyway, y'all, we just wanted to hang out with y'all for a little bit and tell you about some of the behind the scenes tea. We wanted to spill the tea a little bit and just tell you that the seals are doing great.
17 months into the relationship, and we're more in love now than we were yesterday.
That's right. And the day we got married.
Yeah.
A week and 3 days. Sunday,
I know.
Monday, Tuesday. Went 3 days. A week and 3 days.
Well, I will say this, like my lovely sister, the elder, the matriarch of the family, when she first heard about the relationship, she said, give it a year. Give it a year. Y'all in love now, give it a year. So when the year came, I'm waiting for the wall, but there was no wall. And we were still in love.
Yeah.
And then months after that, we're still in love. Then we got married, we're still in love.
Yep.
After marriage, we're still in love. And we're still in love.
And we're still in love.
It's just, we stole love and we're going to be still in love because we're the thieves of love. We are the Valentine king and queens.
Okay,
Y'all
okay,
better
okay,
get it
okay.
together, baby girl, baby boy. This is how you do it. It's called love on a one-way street and founded on a lonely highway.
What would y'all, do y'all have any suggestions on what I could do with him? Calm down, baby. He's okay. Well, y'all, we are going to say goodnight and go exploring a little bit in Singapore, in the airport, because we ain't trying to get no trouble. But thank you for tuning in, and you'll be seeing more of us. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
you'll be seeing more of us.
but thank y'all for tuning in, and we're just going to play ourselves on out,
This
right?
music makes me go
You
crazy.
know what it is. It's been
Thank you,
Boss
Wayne.
Talk.
Wayne just know how to hook it up.
Yes, he does. Here we go. Peace, y'all.
Come on, let's go. I'm ready to move.
Boss Talk. It's time for Boss Talk.
Oh, one of a kind.
Boss Talk. Boss Talk with Shonda. 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 It's time for Shonda. Boss Talk.
Billy Ray.